Today we're going to go over the last part of the lesson 5 notes, and this is specifically talking about the discriminant. The discriminant is found within the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all divided by 2 times a. The discriminant is specifically this expression here, b squared minus 4ac. It does not include the square root sign. It is just what I highlighted in green. The discriminant of a quadratic equation is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and it is the value of the expression b squared minus 4ac. Again, right from the quadratic formula. Okay, so using the discriminant tells us the number and type of solutions that we're going to have. It's helpful when we're graphing, which we'll be doing in the next unit, but it's also helpful because we can double check our answer and see if we have the correct amount of solutions. So there's 3 cases here. There's the case if the discriminant simplifies to greater than 0, meaning you simplify b squared minus 4 times a times c, and it ends up being larger than 0. If this is the case, then you have 2 real number solutions. Next, if you have the discriminant that simplifies to a number equal to 0, so that would be b squared minus 4 times a times c, simplify that, comes out to be equal to 0. That's telling you that you have 1 real number solution. And lastly, if your expression of b squared minus 4 times a times c simplifies to less than 0, then you have no real solutions. You specifically have 2 imaginary solutions. Before I go over the examples, let's just talk about what these numbers could look like. So 2 real number solutions could be something of the answer like x equals 2 and 6. Those are 2 real number solutions. 1 real number solution could be something like x equals negative 5. And no real number solutions, 2 imaginary solutions, could be something such as x equals plus or minus, there's your 2 solutions, 2i. So you have positive 2i, negative 2i, both imaginary. Okay. If we go through these 3 examples, the directions tell us to determine the number and type of solution. That is all we have to do. We do not need to do the entire quadratic formula. So for number 1, we have an a value of negative 2, a b value of negative 3, and a c value of 5. We are substituting these numbers into b squared minus 4 times a times c. When I substitute these numbers into the expression, I have negative 3 in parentheses squared minus 4 times negative 2 times 5. This simplifies to equal negative 3 squared, which is 9. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. Positive 8 times 5 is positive 40. So this is equal to 49. 49 is the discriminant. And the discriminant is a number that is larger than 0. So above, that would be what I wrote in blue right here. Larger than 0. Therefore, this would say we have two real solutions. That's it. That's all you have to do for a problem like this. It's not asking us to find the solutions, it's just asking us for the discriminant and for the number and type of solutions. All right, number 2. Just follow along as I answer number 2 and 3.